Today's lesson is on solving two-step equations. Solving two-step equations is very similar to the one-step equations. We're going to follow the same thinking, the same steps, except obviously there are two steps to solving this equation and getting the variable by itself. And remember, whenever we are solving for a variable, our goal is to get that variable all by itself and have a positive 1 as a coefficient. Okay, so here are some steps to solving. You should be getting these down in your notes. Okay, step 1 is we're going to ask the exact same question as before, and that is, what's being done to my variable, or what's being done on the same side of the variable. I'll give you a second to get this down in your notes. Okay, step 2. Again, if you didn't get that done, hit pause now if you didn't get that written down. Step 2. Okay, once we've asked what's being done, we start to fill in our do and our undo table. Okay, we start off by filling in with the what's being done side, and then we ask ourselves, well, what's the inverse operation of each one of those? And that tells me how I need to undo it. Okay, once I have that table filled in, okay, I use reverse GEMDAS, okay, for the undo side. Again, I use reverse GEMDAS to figure out what I'm going to do. Now, let me explain what I mean by reverse GEMDAS. Before, when we were simplifying, right, there wasn't an equal to sign. We were just simplifying. Okay, we would start off with grouping symbols and then move on to exponents and then so on. And you notice I wrote it differently than the way we did in class, just to illustrate this step. Okay, now though that we're solving, we're going to use reverse GEMDAS. In fact, let's get a very helpful graphic organizer down. Okay, so get this down in your notes, okay, with regular GEMDAS. Okay, where we did, don't forget the arrows above to show that we work left to right with multiplication division, left to right with addition and subtraction. Okay, we use this regular GEMDAS starting with the grouping symbols, right? So starting up here when we were simplifying. Again, get this down. Okay. However, when we are solving, let me redo that. That one was pretty ugly. When we are solving, we are going to use reverse GEMDAS. So whenever we see the word solve or it has an equal to sign, we're going to use reverse GEMDAS. Okay. All right. And I'll show you how that works here with a few examples. Okay. Here's an awesome thing. Anytime we're solving for a variable, we can check to see if we got our answer correct. We can plug it in and see if it's correct. Okay. There's no excuse for getting these types of problems wrong. All right, let's go on to the next page and let's do a few examples. Okay, so example 1. Give you a second, get this down in your notes.